Have you wacky wet socks been seeing what Angela Deem, aka the Dirty Bird, has been posting on Instagram?
Good morning, Queens. I just got to bring something to attention, and I can't say too much, but it is a shame when grown men can slander me on social media and then threaten to sue me. Do you see something on this picture? Grown men coming after a 58-year-old me. What? You want to sue me for what? For what? I'm waiting. We don't call them advisors over here. We call them lawyers. I don't have advisors. I have lawyers. Not bragging. Thank God. I'm humble. But why are you 35-year-old men picking on a 58-year-old woman and threatening me?
Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. So a couple things right off the bat. I don't think any dudes that are 35 are threatening Angela Deem with legal action. If anything, she's the one that threatened everyone with legal action during that live with her #1 fan, John.
I don't want to talk about this no more. I got 3 lawyers. Nigerians, people that back him, get him a good lawyer because mine's $10,000 an hour.
The minute she said that, we all looked at each other and said, there is no way that this woman's paying an attorney $10,000 an hour, especially because they make breadcrumbs on this TV show. Also, Dirty Bird, I hate to be that guy, but you've been 58 for around 2 years. You're 59, so I don't know why you keep lying about your age. It's so weird. Also, what gives you the right to age shame anyone for anything when you're a 59-year-old woman that grew up with money that is demeaning an African man on a TV show, and that's how she earns her bag?
Because one thing about me, this trailer park trash, you better Google my goddamn daddy before you think I was brought up in a trailer park trash. I'll go live in one now. But you bet your ass I wasn't raised in one, bitch. They don't know really who I am. I'm humble. Humble! And on this show, y'all gonna find out who my father was. I'm very humble. My dad wore a t-shirt, khaki, and pants. And he had millions of dollars. Am I lying? Am I lying about your granddaddy? Guess what? Guess what, Johnny? I'm going to say this. I need to say this.
What?
He had one suit for funerals and weddings. He wore the same one to my wedding, her daddy, same one to my grandma's funeral. He never showed off nothing, and he gave. That's where I get that giving from, and my dad. Ask any of these haters that they have at 15 midnight a car brought to their house at midnight. Ask them, did they have a racehorse? Ask them, did they have a golf cart at 12? Did they have a moped at 11? Ask them, did they have $10,000 in their bank at 8? No, I ain't got to tell all y'all that. You should love me if I was raised poor and broke. I'm humble.
Your dad had a lot of money. You had a head start on a lot of people. Look at how your life turned out.
You know, please stop it. Look at my car.
There's your cake, Michael.
Send me some money, bro. You refuse.
I refuse. Why'd I refuse? Because you're an idiot!
So when you're saying things like Queen of Canada, Queen of the US, the Queen is back, we know that stems from you being really insecure and trying to hype yourself up. Not to mention you constantly bragged about what a great meemaw you are, yet you use your grandbabies as part of your segment on 90 Day Fiancé and all these dumb spinoffs.
I don't even know if I want to go. Like, he's got my confidence low. I'm really upset with him, but I got to go see him. So if I got to go see him, I need to look hot.
Make him jealous.
Yeah, boost me up, Ronnie. That's what I need. I need some boosting right now.
Wow, that's wildly inappropriate, Meemaw, to ask your grandbabies for relationship advice and to hype you up. As the elder, you should be the one hyping them up and giving them relationship advice. This feels so backwards. And speaking of head starts, you got such a head start on so many content creators just from going on the show, and to be renewed for all these seasons with Michael and demean this man on national TV multiple times, you got to boost each season for that, and I don't see you doing anything with the audience that you've been able to build up from from going on the show 90 Day Fiancé and all the spinoffs. The lack of effort is insane. You just repost TikToks of you lip singing a Phil Collins songs? What is this? If you're trying to be sexy, why don't you save it for Billy, because we're not interested. Her ego is out of control. No wonder why she surrounds herself with so many yes men. I'm not surprised though. Her response to Michael finally leaving her was so pathetic to see. Imagine that. You invite your blogger friend over to do 2 lives and then want to critique everyone for being honest about what they've witnessed, what you put out there into the world. It's just ridiculous. She called him the R word multiple times.
He's getting help because he's a
and he's a scammer. They all stick together.
listen. He's a goddamn.
What I will say though is that there's such a lack of gratitude, because if anything, if this man wants to leave you, okay, let him leave. You know, you're not this man's slave owner, and that's the vibe you give off, is this white savior complex. I can do whatever I want to this man. He should be so grateful that I brought him over here to America, and he should be so grateful that I took him on all these trips here. You took him on all these trips with the bag that y'all both made from going on the show. He's just as much a part of your segment as you are. So without him, I don't know what you're gonna do, to be honest, because that was the, you know, big appeal for your segment, was people hate watched you. So now what are you gonna do? Are you gonna enter a relationship with another African man? Or are you gonna switch it up, enter a relationship with another person that you can financially control from a different country? It's just gonna be the same repetitive cycle unless TLC really did fire her. Like, that's the rumor, that's what people are saying. However, they haven't put out a public statement yet. So until they put out a public statement, I'm iffy about it. She's out here posting stories like, you can't tame her strong soul. She might be a little bruised with permanent scars, but she will always refuse to be defeated. And when the devil can't reach you, he sends a narcissist. Everything she's posting is an absolute airball. She's trying to once again place herself in the victim position and convince everyone that Michael was the problem in the relationship. It's not the case. Be the woman who fixes another woman's crown without telling the world it was crooked. Yeah, that's funny given how quick you are to put your hands and get in other women's faces like Yara and Liz.
Sit me down. Sit down.
Sit down and have some respect
You
for
don't know what
everybody.
I've been. I don't respect
I don't
no one.
care, dude.
And
I don't
either.
care.
And since the beginning of this relationship, she's held the green card over his head, and she's also controlled the finances. All the money goes through her, and she dictates how much money Michael gets. But the good news is that he just made a cameo, and I ordered a cameo for our Yourwetsock family, so hopefully he gets back to me soon. This is what I asked Michael. Hey Michael, what was it like living with Angela Deem and her daughter Scottie? I hope you are safe, dude, and I'm glad you escaped the Dirty Bird dungeon.
Hello fans, this is Michael from 90 Days Fiancé. Well, this is my new Cameo account. Kindly follow me and book your Cameo for your birthday, shout out, wedding anniversary, any occasion you want me to give you a shout out to. Just book me and I'll reply, deliver it to you as soon as possible. Thank you and stay blessed. Cheers.
You guys, your boy got. So yesterday when I booked the cameo from Michael, it was originally $85, and then I ordered the 3-day option, which made it $100. But now I'm looking at his cameo again, and the price is $20. So it is a bargain, 10 out of 10, recommend. I'm gonna link his cameo below if you wanna order one from Michael. I'm happy that you're making videos and you've separated the finances. You're no longer living in the Dirty Bird dungeon, and I can't wait to hear what that was like. Because not only do you have to deal with the Dirty Bird, you also have to deal with her convicted child molester daughter, Scottie Deem, who is just as violent and just as loud as she is, maybe even worse. You're in the deep south, you got a whole bunch of grandbabies running around this house, and the Dirty Bird has made it your primary role of your life to take care of all these kids. Like I said in my past videos, welcome to the United States, Michael. If you got some spare coin, make sure to check out our Yourwetsock channel membership program. We got custom emojis, we got exclusive content, all ad-free.